Okay. Welcome back to another video. I did another setup, but I think I like this one way better because you get more of the background, and I'm liking this setup better. I'm liking it more. I don't know. I know I don't upload a lot, but your boy is working to work so he can work on uploading more. If that made any sense. It probably didn't, but nonetheless. Today, I want to give flowers to one of my favorite creatives, Jacob Collier. Now, as you guys know, Jacob Collier is a very popular, well-known musician, known for his multi-instruments, crazy harmonies, 6 solos, and just overall just genius, right? Just modern genius. And I think as creatives, whether you're a musician like myself, or whether you're an artist, or you're an architect, or you're a videographer, or something just has to do with your creativity, right? A restaurant owner, a business owner, anything that has to do with your creativity and just bringing out something bringing something that's in yourself out. I think one of the biggest things that we struggle with as creatives is that we ask for permission. From the time you're a kid until you grow up, right? When you're a kid experimenting with things, you generally don't ask for permission. Most of the times, if you see a stick and you see a rock, you combine the two, you're like, oh snap, I can make a flying saucer out of this, and then I could make a rocket launcher. And sure, it's not a rocket launcher, but the point is your creativity didn't stop you, and you didn't allow it to stop from the time you're a kid. And I think so often in the world of creatives, there's such a stigma, and there's such a tradition that I think people try to follow by, but it just doesn't work. One of the things about Jacob is that when it comes to his music and just his art style and his creativity, he doesn't ask for permission, at all. From his Jesse album 1 through 4, you see that he takes different approaches, different avenues. He does jazz, he does rock, he does pop, soul, funk, gospel, right? Simply because of the love of music. And I think so often today that people are so afraid of the critique of others that we feel like we have to ask for permission to be creative, or we have to ask for permission to put something out. But my friend, if you're creative and it's from the heart, then I encourage you to not ask for permission, but to rather just place it out. You know what I'm saying? So Beethoven himself, he was, I guess, a guy that took chances. Even in the classical world, even in the classical era, there are many composers who took chances, who did stuff outside of the box. I mean, Beethoven, there's an era in which I believe it was his 9th symphony where he decided to use a chorale, and that was never done before. That was like, people think, why are you using voices when we're doing instruments? You know, why combine the two? What were you thinking, Beethoven? What were you trying to get at? Point is, he didn't care, and he did it anyway. The reason why he did it was because he felt like a choir with the orchestra was just appropriate for the time, and he felt like that would really change the scene of how orchestras move today, and it did. Look how many incredible orchestrations, incredible, I don't know, your favorite ones that just really move the world today. And I think so often, like I said, we ask for permission. And the thing is, when we ask for permission from an audience who really doesn't understand where our heart is coming from as a creative, and unfortunately we get the no from the wrong person, the quote unquote no from the wrong person, then it feels like we're defeated, because like, man, we asked for permission to be creative and to put ourselves out there, but you know, they said no. They being the doubts in your head, they being the people who really doesn't understand your art or understand why you do things a certain way, you know. But phooey on them, like, for real. Like, this video, it's not organized, it's not really put together or anything, or like, I don't have points or whatever, but my main point is that if you're creative, please stop asking for permission. Stop asking for permission to express your art. Stop asking for permission to something that truly makes you happy and that truly that takes time. You know how it is. If you're creative, you understand the process of being alone in the practice room in the dark, trying to figure out something and trying to bring that idea that's in your head to life, and to put on paper, and to put it in a studio, and to put it on audio, and to put it on film, and just to put it on a paper. Like, that process is so, it's such a important time. Musician, artist, doesn't matter. It's such an important and pivotal time in your growth as a creative, because it's in those defining moments which makes you better. So I don't want anyone who's watching this, I hope you come across this video, but don't ask for permission to be creative, to express your art, to, share how you really feel about something, you know what I'm saying? And I think Jacob does that beautifully and well. And there's such a lot of critics who don't like him for whatever reason. Some say he's eccentric, flamboyant, he's a show off, he doesn't understand music theory, he makes up terms, he can't sing. And all those are just personal opinions, right? But one thing is true, is that this man loves music, right? And he loves creating. And he doesn't ask for permission. He doesn't ask his heart or his mind for permission, if that makes sense, to be creative. So that's kind of what I was trying to get out this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what type of content you guys want to see next. Yeah, but if you come across this video, I hope that it just, like, I don't know, I hope it gave you an encouragement and a boost to maybe change something. Maybe you've asked for permission to be creative in your life and you feel like you've gotten no from the wrong people, and because of that you just kind of clammed up in your shell and you didn't really do nothing, right? And I think it's so funny how the people we ask permission from, like, so to speak, like, they're not even in the realm which you're trying to do. You understand it? That's like me being I don't know, Bob the Builder. We'll just go with him because I'm thinking about Bob. Bob the Builder wants to build a building, but he's going to an environmentalist, forecast nature environment dude. Right, he's not even in the same realm. If it's a terrible example, but the point is like, people who are not even in the space, in the atmosphere, in the, like, the world that you're trying to, or the art that you're trying to push out, they're not even there. Like, you guys are on two separate worlds. Like, you're on this side and you're in this space, and people are in a completely different space, and you're allowing the people who are not even in the space dictate how you feel, when you should be going to the people who are in your space, the people who are in your creative side, the people who pulls that inner creative outside of you and make beautiful and wonderful art and imagery. And I think Jacob does that incredibly well. I had a privilege to go to his concert a couple weeks ago or whatever. I got his shirt, got his merch, but I got to talk to some, obviously some people who listen to his work and stuff. And I just think it's so incredible how those times where he was in his, room just making music, just really thinking and processing and wondering like, how can I really express this art that I have in my, head and heart, and put it out. And he did, and look how many people he's impacted by it. So this is my encouragement to y'all. If you're creative, stop asking for permission. So other than that, I hope y'all have a blessed day, a blessed night. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know where you at. I don't know where you from. But Lord bless you and keep you. I'm about to go practice. I've been working on these drop twos. Lord have mercy. It's so hard. It's so difficult, and I don't want to do it. But I got to hit the lab. But if you want to see more videos like these, if you want to see more music, if you want to see more vlogs, if you want to see just more stuff, let me know. And I'd love to see you guys in the comments to see what y'all think. See what y'all think about this video. Let me know what you guys think. Have you felt like, man, you had to ask for permission in your life as a creative, and because of that, it felt like you've been hindered in some areas? Or have you felt like you overcame that bridge? I'd love to hear that side as well, saying, man, I overcame that feeling of feeling like I need to ask to be creative, but I just did it. And I'm wondering how that panned out for you. Anyway, all in all, hope to see y'all later. And we're out. Peace.